Right. What are we doing? We're doing drilling today. We are drilling 19mm holes, as you do. Right, why are we drilling 90mm holes? Now, we fitted that lunchbox on the side of the Defender the other day, and we had to drill two 19mm holes in that little bit of trim. And we did it with this. And we got some mild abuse. People saying, what are you using this heathen tool for, you Philistines? So we thought we'd better, and to be fair, it's a pretty brutal thing, and we had it to hand and we were doing it quickly, but you are right, we should have done, or at least discussed other options. So now I have used our budget and I've blown it all on a selection of drillage, and we are going to have a go at looking at the different drillages and seeing how easily we can drill a 19mm hole. Because the other thing is, we haven't got the Defender. I'm like a man with an arm sawn off at the moment, so the Defender's at the body shop. Right, but we do have a ladder. So we are trying to get prepared so that we look professional and smart, Tyler. That's right, isn't it? Yep. So we have a ladder. We're not even going to open it. We're going to open it on video when we got the Defender. But they're quite hard to get hold of. So we are going to do a video how to fit the side ladder on your Defender. But we are going to work out today how best to drill a 90mm hole. Right. And we're going to do like a whole witch drill to buy. So we've created this beautiful table. So we are going to look at blade drills. We're going to look at hole saws. We're going to look at cone drills. Do you like my drawings, Tyler? They're lush, aren't they? We're going to do a step drill, and we're going to do a reduced shank drill. Right. So we have a piece of aluminium. We've got some shells lying around. We're not going to hit the glass table underneath. And actually, when you're drilling, it is good, if you can, to have something underneath, because otherwise they can sort of break through. So we've got some drilling underneath. We've got a sheet of aluminium, because that strip we're doing is aluminium. Now, obviously, different tool drills may suit different materials, but we're doing our test on aluminium. We have got our old friend, the molybdenum. So whenever you're doing a drill, it's worth putting some sort of lubricant drilling, and you can get it in aerosols now. I think I saw it in aerosols. Screwfix might even do it in. Yeah, so I did buy these bits from Screwfix this morning. I just rushed up there and got those. Right, Tyler, I think you can do the drilling, because you are a drilling novice sort of person, so you can be more representative. Right, let's start with the blade drill. Right, one problem is, when you're drilling a 19mm, the biggest size your chuck will go to on your drill here is 13. So, however you do it, you need something that goes bigger than the chuck. Right, so this is the cheapest. This is £2.50 on Wickes's website. I just checked. So we've got a brand new one there. The one we used the other day wasn't. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty. Right, pick a hole anyway. You could do a smiley face or some, join a nice dot-to-dot pattern. Right, and now, right, when you're doing drill and you're drilling larger diameters, it's always worth going on a slightly slower speed. So what speed have you got that one on there? 1-1, right? And we're on drill. Yeah, that 1 is the torque setting, but yeah, the speed is 1. Yeah, right then. Now you might have to go for 2 for the first bit, but see how you go, because you need a high speed for the first bit. Oh, it's struggling. It's struggling. Yeah, you might have to go 2, but when it gets deeper, go. Right, careful now, because it'll sort of, as it bites. Oh, Tyler, stop! Yeah. You forgot the love juice. You got so carried away. Oh. Just dip the drill in it. Just drip your drill in it. Just mate. Oh. There you go. That'll do. I think that's. There you go. Right, that's it. We got some. We're lubed up now. We're going good. You see? Right, I think that's got it, hasn't it? That's gone through. Yeah. So there we go. So we'll clean that off. We'll write with a Sharpie pen on it, because one thing we're looking at is we're trying to look at speed. So we'll do a highly scientific test, how long it got through. Cleanliness of cut. So that's not only how clean the hole is, but how circular it is, and generally how easy is it to control. Is it fighting you and grabbing you? Right, we'll get that cleaned and then we'll write blade drill next to that and then we'll open the next one. Right, next up we got the hole saw. Now I couldn't buy a 19mm hole saw on its own. I had to buy the set, and the set came with 19. I don't think 19 is that common a size, but I'm just going on Screwfix. You may be able to find, I mean, I was just going to show you this. The Bosch ones I like because they come with a little quick release thing. So you might be able to get those, and that's called an arbor there. Here we go. So let's rip into this. It's like Christmas early, isn't it? I haven't even got my Christmas jumper on today.
One day.
Right then. Oh, goodness me. Right, a bit of foam. Right, so we have got 19. Yeah, because it's a bit of an odd size, because 19 is why they design it so you have to have a 90mm drill. It's a bit frustrating, but 13 would be fine, or big, but this 19 is sort of right. So this is obviously for the bigger ones with the holes in, but so we need the smaller one, the smaller arbor, and that just goes in there. Okay, and then we're ready to go. Okay, so we're all set. This already comes preloaded, and that pilot drill there's sharp, so we're all ready to go. Well, you're all ready to go. Where's our free washer gone, Tyler? We were just delighting in the fact that with the blade drill we got a free washer out the end of it. Anyway, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
We've lost our free washer.
There you go. Right, that's yours, Tyler. I'll have that. Right, load him in. Right, so I suggest we go fast, but watch it, Tyler. Now, these aren't too bad, but those big hole saws, they take your arm off when they bite. So, but you'll be fine. Yeah, oh yes, well done. A bit of molybdenum cutting compound, that's fine. Right, that's it. Whoa, right, that was lightning quick.
That was right through.
Yeah, right, okay, cool. That is a better way. And we'll have a look at the holes in a minute. But yeah, that was definitely the job. Right, well, what's up next then? Right, next up is the cone drill. So, right, the cone drill, that's those set of 3. Now, I couldn't... Right, how much were they? Gosh, I've written it. We got £23 for a set of 3, Tyler. Go on, rip into those. You were never good at pass the parcel, were you, Tyler?
No, I have it.
What have we got in there? Right, so it's a set of 3. So we've got to work out which one. Is it labelled there? Which one is going to get us up to 19? I guess you want
8 to 20.
8 to 20, right? That's our one then. And it was. Oh, I guess what does the other one say? So is there any overlap? Or are they?
3 to 14.
3 to 14. Yeah, and what's the So it's.
He's 16 to 30, so he might be better.
He might be better, yeah. Let's go for the big bad boy. Right, and we can remember which order we're doing them in because it's the same order as on our board, Tyler. So you.
How do I know when it's 19?
That is a good question. I'll tell you what we'll do. We have got a 19mm hole there, so why don't we put it in the 19mm hole and then mark with a Sharpie pen? But I think when we come to rate this on ease of use, Tyler, you've got a most valid point. Is how do you know it's 19? Right, we'll put it in and mark it up. Right, so what we've done is we've gone in that 19mm hole, and can you see I've marked there, I've put the Sharpie pen round. So as it spins round, Tyler should be able to see when he gets deep. Right, so there you go, put it on your bits of wood, Tyler. Oh, what's that? Load him in. What's that? Right, so what speed are you gonna? You're gonna go in fast, and don't forget your.
Yeah, I'll start at 2.
I'll start at 2.
That's always good to make the first hole.
Oh, he's come loose. Right, we're off again. I reckon that's about right. Yeah. All right. Okay, we'll have a look at that one. That's that one. Right. We'll do our little summary at the end, and we'll... But it's a quick chatty summary. It went all right, didn't it? I mean, I think the issue is going to be is how accurately... But in one way, you can get more infinite adjustment with that one by just going in a bit and making it bigger and smaller. But in another way, if you just want to go bang 19, you're not going to be sure.
I have to travel through, whereas it is flat.
It's flat, yes.
I've touched the wood in the other two, but this one I've gone right.
Yeah, and depending what you're doing and how much room you've got behind and stuff, it could be tricky. Right, what are we up to next? We are now on to the step drill. Right, step drill, £30. So this is our most expensive option yet. He's a monster, isn't he? Now, go on, rip into him, Tyler, and see if he's got 19 on him. Has he even got a step at 19? Is he marked? Come on, Tyler.
Come on. Bloody wasteful plastic.
Yeah, single-use plastic. Right, so has he got any numbers on him?
He's got 18 and 21.
He's got 18 and 21.
He's got a spiral of numbers going down.
Down, okay.
Up to 36.
Up to 36. So we're not got an exact 19. So there's one drawback on that one. But let's see how it does anyway. It's welcome in our survey. Right, so can you remember that is, or do you want to just put the Sharpie pen around? I'd put it around the one bigger than it. So put it around the 20, because we don't really want to go in with the 20, do we?
Don't even do marking drills with Sharpie. So which bit is the 21? I guess it's that. The start of the...
Yeah, well put it in the hole. Use the hole.
Oh no, I want to put him on there.
And put it in up to that one, or with that one still showing?
That one's just about still showing.
Okay, all right. Let's see what. Yeah, well done.
Starting to.
So you can feel it go through each one, right?
Yeah.
I reckon that's it. I reckon you're now on the line now.
Maybe a tiny bit more?
I don't think so. I reckon that's your 18. I reckon that is through, yeah. I reckon you're through to 18 there. Right, so we think that's going to be, it's got a lovely little... One thing I did notice was that it actually has got the nicest cut in terms of the swarf, because I remember from my old days, that is the most efficient. When you had the lathe running nicely, it would peel it off in nice little spirals. Right then, so I think we're 18 on that one. Right, what's up next? So up next is the reduced sank. Now I did find these actually. I've got a bit of a deluxe set, but Toolstation had a set of 4, including a 19mm, and they weren't dear. They're like £15. I'll get that added by the end of the video. So this is my set that I've had in the cupboard for ages. Oh, I haven't got an 8. Right, so we've got an 18. So we'll have to measure that one as if it was an 18. We can't. Right, well you get that one started, because actually, no, we'll have a look at the Toolstation website in a minute. Right. Right, so you better go down again, or I'm going to lose track of which one's which, Tyler. You're going to confuse me with it. Go. Right. Okay, go at the bottom.
Maybe it's my face.
Right.
Shock face.
Ah. A long nose face. Right then.
Oh,
whoa,
drifting.
He's drifting. Ah, we might have to pilot drill this. Yeah, pilot drill. Yeah, brake for pilot drill. Right, so this is the Toolstation website, and sure enough, they do have a set of 4 for £14, but they don't have, they've got 14, 16, 18 and 20. Again, it's a bit of a pain if you've got a product design with a 19mm hole. But right, let's go. Right, so Tyler's put a little 4mm pilot drill in there while we were looking at the computer, and now he's got the big bad boy in. That's a man's tool, that one. That's got man points, yeah. Right. It should, yeah. Whoa, easy now. Whoa, this isn't going down well on ease so far, is it? Good. Spin it fast and go in gently. Don't go in hard and slow. There you go. Now slow it down. Now slow it down. Oh, back out a bit. Now go in again. Because what it'll do is it creates a bit. This don't press too hard. You have to go quite gentle. As it breaks. Oh, back out again.
Good luck with this one.
No, he's not going down easy. Just keep going now. Let's finish the test. Hold the 2 hands. I've got the board. No, back out again. Spin it as you go in, because you've got to get that. It will have created a little ramp you've got to overcome. Right, there you go. I think that's through. Right, there we go. So I think we can conclude that is the most difficult one to use. Now, you could have gone up in drill sizes. To be fair, we could have gone 4, 6, 8, 10, and that would have been easier to use, I think. Maybe that's the technique for that one. But if we look at the others, the fact that you'd have to change drills multiple times. Right then, so we are going to clean this up. We are going to do some measurements of how round and how clean they are, and we'll come back and we'll put the scores on the doors. You wouldn't know who Larry Grayson is, would you, Tyler? No. See? Just youth. Larry Grayson, here we go, right. Right, so we have our verniers set to 90mm, and we've actually thought, we're trying, where can we find a bit of 90mm roundness from? And we've found a socket set that's virtually, oddly, a 13mm socket. It's virtually spot on 90mm. So, right, so let's have a look. Right, let's start looking at the scoring. So, the blade drill hasn't done a bad job. It looks reasonably round. It looks quite concentric. It looks a little bit bigger than 19. I think there might have been a little bit of wanderage. So that's that one. The hole saw, I think that's a pretty good fit, and it's a little bit tighter. It's gone a little bit over, but only, I'm just trying to, it seems pretty round. Yeah. Right, the cone drill. Now that doesn't, it goes in, but not through. Now the trouble with this one is the sides aren't parallel. Because it's got that cone shape all the way in, the hole is bigger diameter at the front of the hole than it is at the back. So it goes in, but not all the way through. So I guess you could come at it from the other side, or you could follow that out. So that's it. Now our step drill only had choices of 18 or 20. And so we haven't got the 19. But the finish is quite nice. It looks quite round. And I think this is the standard one. The high speed, that hole is no way round. And some of that is obviously use rare, and we discussed we could have gone up in different drill sizes. But we've also got some pretty nasty swarfagey bits. And obviously, because it was 18, it's not. So right, let's fill out the table, Tyler. Right, this is highly scientific. So, right, let's go for it. Right, speed, the blade drill was pretty slow, right? So how should we do this? We'll give it marks out of 10. So I'm going to give that 3 out of 10. Yeah. Right? The hole saw, that was lightning, wasn't it?
9 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm going to give that 9, because that was about the quickest. Yeah. The quickest we had. The cone drill, he chomped on through, didn't he?
Yeah.
7?
Yep.
The step drill, I'm going to say he was slightly slower, wasn't he?
He's slower than the cone, but he's not super slow.
Slow. What, are we going to give him 5 or 6?
5.
5.
Because the difficulty was trying to catch it on that step. So it'd be quick, and then you get to a step and you have to get over that.
Yeah, and work it. It was, it wasn't constant cutting. Right, then the reduced shank. Now, you've got to change drills 2 or 3 times to get a tidy job of that. So that's slow. And then it was biting and stuff. So he was, I'm going to say he was like a 2. He was pretty grisly. He's not an efficient way of drilling holes. If I was running a factory drilling holes,
a whole factory.
A whole factory, yes. Right, clean cut. Right, let's have a quick reflect. The blade drill, there's a bit of a burr on it, but it's all right. I'm going to 6 or 7?
7.
7. Hole saw. That's actually quite a clean cut, that one. It's got a double layer there. I think when it gets through, I'm going to give 6.
Yeah, 6. I think it's slightly dirtier than the
Yeah.
blade, to be honest.
Right, cone drill. The cone drill is clean. There's no burr on it at all. Obviously, it's not sort of, whatever the word is, it's not parallel sided. But in terms of, it's the cleanest hole we got. I'm going to give him an 8. And then the step drill is super clean.
Yeah, I think he's the best one.
I think he's the best one. We're going to give him 9 out of 10. And the reduced shank is again, that's right. Ease of use. The blade drill, he was a bit awkward, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's a bit, and he's fighting and spinning, yeah? So he's more like a 4.
Yeah.
The hole saw, bam, that was straight in and
easiest.
through. Easy. He's up at a 9.
Yeah.
The cone drill. The trouble with that, I'm going to mark that down because you can't get the 19. So the difficulty there is, but it's also its blessing because you can go 18, 18.5, 19 by how much you want to go. So, 7. Step drill. I mean, it's pretty easy to get your thing. You put it in, you drill the hole.
The drilling was easier. I think it was hard. It's harder to get. You have a less
variability.
Yeah.
It goes up in steps.
Yeah, exactly. That's the name of the game.
Right. And the reduced shank, that was just a pain in the butt. That was. I'm going to give him a 3. Right. We're going to rank the costs. I'm going to come back and do that, and I'll add them up. Right. Let's look at the scores on the doors. Price. So we have given the £2.50 bargain blade drill 10 out of 10 on cost, right? And we've given the step drill, where you only get one for £30, we have given him a low score of 3 because he's quite pricey. And obviously the cone drill is quite pricey. Unfortunately, the hole saw, we had to buy a whole set of them. But there is obviously some extra use for drilling loads of holes. So I'm going to give that a 4. And the reduced shank, you've got to buy the 3 of them, and they're quite, so we've gone a 6 on that. So it's sort of, that's our arbitrary scoring. And we've added those up. Right, so the winner, the best, with a score of 28, is the hole saw. Now, I think that makes sense. It was an accurate thing. You loaded it in. It was quick and easy to do. Lost a little bit of points on the edge around. It was a little bit scruffy. Right, second place, we have got the cone drill. Cone drill was easy to use. You go it in, you just... Lost points because it had a tapered edge on the hole, but pretty good all the same. The step drill, he was pretty clean. You had a nice, it was controllable. It gave a really nice cut. I mean, it had a really nice round hole, but it couldn't do the 19 millimeters, so we'd be a bit stuck. I'm not going to use it on our car because we can't get the 19, right? So that was third place. Right, then fourth place is the blade drill at 24. Now, although it's not far behind the others, and that's what we used last week, and I'm not feeling so bad about using that. I was feeling a bit heathen. You guys gave me a hard time. I was maybe I was a bit heathen, but overall it didn't do a bad job. It got an accurate hole, the right thing. It felt heathen and it looks heathen, but it was cheap and good. Right, the reduced shank, again, if we'd have gone up in stages, but generally I think there are better ways of drilling big diameter holes than the standard high-speed steel drill bit. Right, have fun drilling and be safe drilling. Oh, Tylee, didn't have your safety glasses on. I'll have HSE after me. Right, on that point, we'll leave you.